Hi everyone. I have with me again my wonderful dear friend Alan. Say hi, Alan.
Hi.
And today Alan and I have pulled some cards, and we'd like to share with you the cards we have pulled for the collective as a collective reading. So here is the spread, and here are the cards that we've pulled. I'm going to share the message with you now. So the first card represents the right now moment, and it shows us right now that the collective is at a place where we are beginning to open up to our natural intuition or psychic abilities, but we're not quite there. When we look at the mind, we're being invited to move towards cautious but wise action. What do you think, Alan? Does that sound right?
I think that sounds like a good idea.
I agree. So we're being inspired to move with confidence forward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But at the same time, our heart is feeling a little, well, it looks as though we've had a little bit of heartbreak. That there's some really big things we've been moving through. But the nice thing about this entire reading is that overall, the general feeling of this card is that overall humanity is thriving and we're moving into a state of fulfillment and wonderful, happy outcomes. But we have to allow for this grand release to happen.
Okay.
But as this grand release is happening, it's bringing out some fear and worry in a lot of people.
But not for us.
Well, I know we tap and release a lot, so that makes us feel a lot less worried and fearful.
Mm-hmm.
So we're being encouraged right now to not focus on worry and to actually release that part of our experience.
Mm-hmm.
And now I have a card right here. It's kind of hidden, but this is a space I have that I always leave for God. And God right now is saying it's time to focus on the things that are most important. Let go of your ego. Let go of your need for things. People are more important than things. And that's the biggest lesson here that humanity is learning, is that as we're moving towards this wonderful thriving and the fulfillment of our desires, you know, by allowing those old parts of ourselves to move, or rather to fall away, and moving cautiously but wisely into a more positive point of view, we finally allow ourselves to move into that state of thriving, and we let go of the need for things. We know that we're guided and supported and protected in the most important ways.
Definitely. Fun. Much more fulfilling. And when you're not worried, when you can get out and enjoy. Yeah. And meet different people. Interesting. Always meeting new people.
I agree completely, Alan. So let's see now, as we keep going with the reading, what else do we have here that we're trying to show us? And over here as we look at the path out, Alan, we see that we are being invited to stand. It's so interesting because we've got the feminine, the Mother of Cups, and the masculine, the Father of Cups. So in the now moment, we're working through the masculine energy, and that masculine energy coming into balance and harmony as it heals its own heartaches and lets go of that pain. And we look at the feminine, that she is that way out, but she is also tuned to a very intellectual energy. And so what we're being shown here is that it's a balance between the masculine and the feminine. And we were just talking about that, weren't we, Alan?
Yes,
about
we
how
were.
to balance the masculine and the feminine, and how nice it is when those two parts actually begin to work together, right?
Yes. Very much better. Yeah. Here we are. Gosh, it's really helping me. Yeah. And we're having fun at the same time as we're doing things that are helpful to both of us. Yeah. So we can help each other and we can have fun while we're doing it.
Absolutely. So we hope you enjoyed this quick collective reading. Overall, the message is that we're moving into a time of collective thriving, and things are actually improving for all of us.
Yes.
And each person has more and more potential to have their own sense of fulfillment in the things that are important to you. But just please understand that in the process, big emotions are coming out. Right
Yes,
on.
that's
So
right. Right on.
we're feeling a lot, and
we
you
are.
might feel a little scared, because it does feel like a little bit of a death, because you're being asked to let go of your ego, of that part of you that still feels separate and that feels that things are not working out for you. So what this reading is showing us is that in order to find that beautiful balance between the masculine and the feminine and the ins and the outs of life as you know it, you have to be okay with letting that part of you that thinks you're separate from that go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And remember, that everything is right there. And we are being fulfilled when we enjoy and join in together.
Absolutely.
Works much better.
Oh, Alan, you're amazing. So I hope you've enjoyed our short time together. I know I love my time with my friend Alan. He's amazing. And
I love my time. Yeah. Yeah. She's one great lady.
Thank you, Alan. Take care, friends, and happy evolving.